Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Nvidia report for Friday, November 15th, 2024. I'm just going to jump once again to the day itself and we'll work our way out. It was the settlement over a week ago above that 143.71 previous high settlement price that was several weeks ago that set up the 158.10 formation as a 1 to 2 week objective. I still think within 2 weeks we can reach this upper area. We'd been anticipating this upper channel top anyway a few weeks earlier when we were closing in on and testing, as I recall, channel and speed line support in the lower 130s. But in any event, here we are, holding above 143.71. Now, I have 143.33. It's kind of nuanced. It's a short-term channel bottom. That's what I would call the slippage factor below 143.71 that can contain today's lows, and above which, over the next 1 to 2 weeks, 157.66 is likely. Now, yes, it's actually 158.10. I see that we didn't update that formation. 158.10. So ignore the 157.66. It's 158.10. Okay. So 143.33 is our support today, and 149.77. Nothing more than the move high from about a week ago is our intraday resistance, and we're keeping it light here rather than session containment because of our expectation for 158.10 over the next week or two. And if we settle today above 149.77, I think that's a realistic 3 to 5 day swing trade to the upside, expecting 158.10. We're expecting it anyway, once again, above 143.71. So you could buy 143.71, and I will nuance that a bit with 143.33 in anticipation then of, once again, within 1 to 2 weeks of testing 158.10. And last thing I'm going to say, last time I'm going to say this, is if we close above 149.77, we should see 158.10 by the end of next week. 158.10, solid midterm resistance, I would define it, able to contain buying through December, and from there, within a couple of months, we can ease back, rotate south to what is now long-term channel support in 115.57 to 117.99. And I say what is now channel support because if we actually did test 158.10, that channel support would shift more at a steeper angle. But for right now, if you're looking at the last 3.5 months, you've got a channel at 158.10, and the last 3.5 months, you have another channel support in the mid 110s. So let's talk downside. That if we were to close below 143.33 today, and if you're long 3 to 5 day swing traders, and you may be, you want to reverse and go short. Within 3 to 5 days, we should test 136.64, where we could bottom out through next week, and from here round up within 2 to 3 weeks to channel resistance at 158.10. It'd be nice to have them on both charts, but you can see on one chart, you can see how 136.64, we could bottom out here and round up within several weeks to 158.10. If we were to close below the 136.64 formation, that actually sets up a 3 to 5 week sell signal into the 115.57 to 117.99 region. The only two events in which I would expect and have you set up a trade for anticipating 115.57 to 117.99 would either be A, a settlement below 136.64, or B, a testing of 158.10. Until then, it is very kind of these 3 to 5 day, 1 to 2 week scenarios. Closing above 149.77 by the end of next week, 158.10. Holding above 143.33 over the next couple of weeks will keep 158.10 in reach. If we do happen to close today below 143.33, you should expect 136.64 by the end of next week, where we could bottom out through the following week and round up into the upper 150s, low 160s. That is the 2 to 3 week time frame. Finally, a settlement below 136.64 sets up a good high through December, the 115.57 to 117.99 region, then anticipated within 3 to 5 weeks, where we could bottom out well into the first quarter, I would say, if that area is tested. Finally, we've got the 158.10 channel top, and if we close above it, you can see 171.53, the 1-year channel structure, becomes our next 1 to 2 week target. On the weekly chart, it looks something like this. Different set of numbers, but the same formations. Closing the week above 161.53 signals 170.14 within just another week or so. And in fact, these two structures do converge in late December into a single point, and this becomes our significant resistance through the first quarter. Once tested, we can fall away from here for several months, but we're not there yet. And I think that pretty much rounds it out. I am going to leave you with this image here. If we close above 149.77, our long-awaited 158.10 likely by the end of next week. Where profits can be taken on a day trade, 3 to 5 day, and 3 to 5 week, and even 1 to 2 month basis, because following a test of 158.10, we can rotate south within a couple of months into the mid 110s and climbing. Now that is the last I'm going to show. By the way, I can't remember if I said it or not at the beginning of this video, but we did on Thursday put out a stock pick on Amazon. You should check it out. It's testing a significant zone of overhead resistance that I think has consequences well into next year. You want to see it. Also, Affirm Holdings earlier in the week, daily Triple Q, daily SPY analysis. You get all of that for free by checking out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial. I'll be back Sunday afternoon with Monday's NVIDIA report, and you have a great weekend.